Into the annex.
We'll make sure we can cross safely here.
Oh, yes.
The new North Bend car? Is that
Yes.
right? You may not know this. This was actually the North Bend Library many, many years ago.
Oh, I did not know.
So, this will be our lobby, walking in here. This will be a door back to my office, and then like where the detectives and all the officers will do the reports.
Okay.
So this will all be their side. This will be like workspace, and then again, like when we greet people at the counter. And here is our interview room. And these will be our main offices in here where this gentleman's doing all his work. Growing up as a kid out here, it was never North Bend, Snoqualmie, Fall City. It was always the Valley.
Snoqualmie Valley Unfiltered. Let's dive deep and find the truth. All the stories old and new. From the mountains to the street. It's the people that you meet. Snoqualmie Valley Unfiltered.
Okay, so we are here with Chief Hall, our new chief of police here in North Bend. So I don't know if I told you I was going to do this or not, but me and Kim went out to the outlet mall.
Okay.
And just randomly went up to people and said, hey, we're going to be interviewing the chief of police, the new chief of police. Do you have any questions?
Oh, very
And it was interesting to hear some of the things. So we're definitely going to. Yeah, but first of all, want to just find out who you are. I know I've heard you've been here forever.
Yeah.
So just kind of talk about who you are, where you came from.
My name's Ed Hall. I was born and raised here in the Valley. Born in Seattle and grew up in River Bend. So
Okay.
unincorporated North Bend.
Yeah.
So I'm your typical middle child.
Yep.
Went to all the schools out here in North Bend Elementary. I think our class was the first class where they started putting sixth graders into the middle schools at Snoqualmie Middle School.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
North Bend was the Panthers and the middle school was the Eagles, but they didn't consider the sixth graders either one, so we became the Pangles.
No.
And they actually made t-shirts that
T-shirts
were
that
half
were.
Panther, half Eagle.
Oh,
We all had.
because the sixth graders were neither. Wow.
Because we were kind of, again, it's like the middle child. Right?
Yes. Right. Oh,
Mount Si graduate, then went to Washington State University. I did all the things out here, fly fishing on the river, inner tubing before rafting became the thing out here.
Yep. Yeah.
My very first job was up in Alpental, working at the ski area. So I worked at the ski area for
So you're a skier.
all the way up through college. Yeah, I'm a skier, mountain biker,
Okay.
all those fun things.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Perfect place for you to live.
Oh,
I was gonna say.
so there's not a lot of places in the world where you can wake up in the morning, go skiing, come home, go for a mountain bike ride, grab the kayak, go out in the river,
All right.
and
Yeah.
then go for a hike all on the same day.
Yep. Yep. And then be in the
Pretty
city in
blessed.
2025.
Exactly.
Right. Just crazy. Yeah.
Cool.
It is really cool. So you have continued to stay and live in North Bend this whole time?
So,
I mean, obviously WSU.
yeah, Wazoo, spent a couple years in Sammamish, and then
Okay.
now, about 12 years ago, the wife and I bought a historic home down in Fall City. So we're actually down in Fall
Ooh,
City.
you're in
but-
Fall City
Yeah.
in Oh, I love Fall City.
So,
So-
could never get out of the valley, though.
Valley guy. Yes. That's awesome. So what's your history with your job?
So my very first job with policing was the city of Carnation. They actually had their own police department back in 1997 when I got hired.
Oh, wow.
There were some issues with the police department, and the police department went away and went to King County. Before that happened, I had made some connections with some people at the Issaquah Police Department,
Okay.
and they encouraged me to apply there. So I went to the Issaquah Police Department for just under 7 years, and then I came over to the county in 2004. So I've been with King County since 2004.
Okay.
I did most of my police work for the county on patrol at the Southwest Precinct, which is like White Center, Skyway, Marion, SeaTac, that area.
Okay.
Did a lot of my contract time with the city of SeaTac, so that's kind of where I learned a lot of the city politics and how cities are run as opposed to the unincorporated King County areas.
Yep.
So promoted to sergeant in 2016. I was, we used to call them field training officers, FTO, now they're called PTOs, police training officers. So they brought me in to Precinct 2, which is out of Sammamish, which is all of the north end of the county, to include North Bend, Snoqualmie, all the areas surrounding us. And I was I ran the PTO program, was my first job as a sergeant. And then my last job before coming to North Bend, I was the first shift, just patrol sergeant for the city of Sammamish.
Okay. Okay. So you were Sammamish right before you came here. Awesome. And the sheriff used to cover North Bend
Yes.
for a while, right? How long ago was that?
So I think that was It's been 12 or 13 years, something like that.
Okay.
So when I first got hired by the sheriff's office out of Issaquah, I was assigned to this precinct, and I was assigned out here in North Bend mostly. So having grown up here, it was to come home, and I tell people all the time the biggest hurdle for me was they would give me an address and they give me street numbers, and I'm like, I have no idea where this is. I check my map and I'm like, what? That's the blue hole. Just say the blue hole.
The blue
Send me to the blue hole. I get that. Or the Mount Si Trailhead. You're giving me these crazy cross streets.
Right.
You know, so that type of thing. Being local is like checking the map. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So it's been a couple years out here under what we call the old contracting model.
Yeah.
So, and we can talk about the nuances between the old model and what we have now.
Yeah. How is this different?
So the old model was you had a dedicated chief for the city of North Bend, but you didn't have dedicated officers. So you didn't have any other assets really. The way they staffed it was they took unincorporated King County Sheriff's deputies and they put them out here and they operated this as a district, just as they would at any other unincorporated district.
Okay.
So you could have an officer working North Bend one day, and then the next day it'd be a different officer. They did get to the point where I think they had a few people that were really liked it out here, and they got a couple of Jeeps that said North Bend on the bottom, and they kind of dedicated their shifts to working out here.
Yeah.
But they weren't like a permanent asset. They could be sent anywhere depending on what day of the week it was.
Okay.
So that's sort of the model we're running right now, the stopgap, the flex model we're running now until the end of the year.
Okay, so that was one of my questions,
So-
is when does it really change over fully?
The actual full switch where we get the full meal deal, as they say, is January 1st of next year.
Okay.
So the model we're running right now is I'm the dedicated chief, and everybody working North Bend right now are King County Sheriff's deputies. So that's why you're seeing King County Sheriff's
Yes.
cars. But that overtime that we're using to backfill these spots is also open to anyone working a contract city. So you'll see Sammamish cars, you'll see SeaTac cars,
Oh,
Kentmore,
interesting.
Skycomish. All of our contracts work out here as well. So a lot of people are seeing county cars and they're like, well, the sheriff was here, but then he left. Well, you don't know if that's the person working North Bend for the day or if that's person working the district for the day, and then they're going out to the district for a call. So I think there's been a
Right.
lot of people that are like, the North Bend car keeps leaving town to go do things that we're not paying for. And it's like, that's not what's happening. The district car that was here helping out the North Bend car might have been called to something else.
Right.
So that's the model right now. Come January 1st, I'll have 10 dedicated officers that are just for North Bend.
That's awesome.
And the staffing model, the way it's structured right now to begin, and again, we do a lot of data research. You know, we'll go back and look at calls for service, where resources need to be, sent. But the model to start will be, we'll have one officer from midnight to 6, and then we'll go up to 2 officers from like 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. or so. Then we'll bring in a 3rd officer from like 10 to probably 8 in the evening. So it's just think of a bell curve. So in the morning we'll ramp it up 2 to 3. There might even be 4 at a time, and then we whittle it back down to 1 for the overnight shift.
Right. Right.
But as of right now, just so people are fully aware, there is 1 officer dedicated to North Bend 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
So there's basically 2 of you.
Yes.
Is it the same person always that's dedicated?
So what's been kind of neat is it is not, but I have deputies that have put in their transfer request to come work for me
Yes.
in January that have been working here on their days off on overtime to get to know the people.
Oh, love it. So that was one of the guys we met at Heck's daughter.
Yeah, Cameron Gomez. is one of the
Cameron.
people.
Yes. Yes.
And he's been doing fabulous work. He's out here building the community relationships. He's
Yeah.
like talking to the kids on the e-bikes, handing out stickers, going to the different shops and meeting with people.
Yeah.
They hang out at Trail Youth a lot and talking to the kids out there.
Love Trail
So,
Youth.
yeah, it's a great place.
Yes. Okay. Awesome. So speaking of e-bikes,
Oh, yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
there was a new rule, I believe, that just came out, or law or something. So
So it's the old law, but it's been clarified a little bit. It's been more bright lined for people as
Okay.
far as the definitions of the difference between the terms we like to use is an e-bike, which is a bicycle that has motor assist that on its own can't accelerate or go above the speed of 20 miles an hour.
okay.
And it has to have 750 watts battery or less for power. An e-motorcycle is considered a motorcycle, just like if you went out and bought a Ducati or a Honda or a gas-powered motorcycle. It's exactly the same thing. The analogy I like to use is, because a lot of parents are buying these e-motorcycles and giving them to their underage children to ride. I asked them, would you go buy a Tesla and let your kid drive a Tesla to school at 14 or 13 years old?
Yeah,
and it's the same thing. Just because it's electric doesn't make it a lesser vehicle. So the e-motorcycles can do speeds 70, 80, 100 if they're modified.
That's not cool.
And they accelerate extremely quickly, and they are motorcycles. They have to have a license plate, they have to have headlights, taillights, signals, mirrors. The person riding it has to be over 16 with a driver's license with a motorcycle endorsement.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
all the things.
Good.
Yeah.
So we're going to have 10 dedicated officers here in January.
Correct.
So are we fully done with the Snoqualmie PD?
Yes.
Okay. And when did that fully stop?
April 1st.
April 1st.
Yeah,
okay.
They handed the torch over on April 1st.
Okay. So it hasn't been that long. So one of the questions that I thought was extremely interesting, actually, was you brought it up, is, we have been used to Snoqualmie PD for a long time. The guys are amazing.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
We love them. How is that going to work? And how are they going to share in if you guys need assistance or?
Absolutely.
So
the minute that this North Bend opportunity started gaining traction within the sheriff's office, one of the first things I did is I came out and met with some people that I knew from Snoqualmie Police Department.
Awesome. Okay.
So a little bit of history. Snoqualmie contracts their dispatching with the city of Issaquah. So the years I was with the city of Issaquah, we would train together, and I got to know a lot of the Snoqualmie people.
Wow.
So Jason Weiss and I have known each other for like 25, 30 years.
Okay.
So he was one of the first people I reached out to, and the message at that coffee shop conversation was, we need to maintain this relationship and work together. And this has nothing to do with the Snoqualmie Police Department or the officers or their leadership, this transition. So as long as people understand that, and I cannot give Chief Gary enough kudos for the help he gave me with the transition,
awesome.
Teaching me about the shakers and movers, so to speak, what the issues are out within the community, what his vision was, and where his successes and where his pitfalls were. He's really helped me a lot and been an asset. I literally just talked to him half an hour before I came here.
That's great to know.
Yeah.
You have that kind of relationship.
Working very closely, very well with them. They'll come and help us if we ask. We'll go and help them if they ask. And again, they have that institutional knowledge that we may have lost over the last 10 or 15 years of, like, something comes up, we get a video of someone, we're like, we have no idea who this person is, a problem with this car. They'll get right on there and be like, that's so-and-so, we've dealt with them for the last 10 years. So
so you guys have that, and that's, I think, kind of what we were wondering is how helpful and how, what kind of relationship you guys were.
That's the big thing. Me coming in, that I realized early on, and I've been teaching, or I should say, sharing with anyone that's working out here, is how respected and how loved the Snoqualmie police officers are out here. And that we're not here to, replace them. I feel like the stepdad having to talk with the kid, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not your real father, I understand, but I'm here and your mother loves me. So
I love it. Yeah.
It's nice to hear, because two communities, there, there's a faction there where it's North Bend and Snoqualmie, and so that was my big concern, is that the police department was going to separate a little bit and not work so cohesively.
Yeah,
but
and I've said this in another interview, is that growing up as a kid out here, it was never North Bend, Snoqualmie, Falls City. It was always the Valley.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the culture and the attitude I want to bring here, is that we're all in this together, and friendships, cooperation don't stop at the city limit sign.
Yeah.
We need to work together. It's like a prime example of that is our school system. You have Mount Si High School, and half the kids are from North Bend.
Right.
So I need to work with their school resource officer, even though he's a Snoqualmie officer, but through the school district, we need to have that relationship, because if something happens or we hear something's going to happen and we've built a wall, that doesn't do anyone any good. So it's all.
Well, and Snoqualmie's middle school's in Falls City.
Exactly.
So yeah, one of the other questions that was like, did we lose any coverage by doing this, as far as how Snoqualmie used to?
So I'm not 100% privy to what their staffing minimums were.
Okay.
But I know that we, again, have one minimum at all times. One of the luxuries of contracting with the sheriff's office is we've now, coffee's a big thing, donuts, they joke about police officers, right? But North Bend has so many restaurants and coffee shops and things like that. So the meeting place now for all the unincorporated deputies is to come into North Bend and hang out with the North Bend car.
Oh, I love
And one of my deputies that wants to come work for me is on his regular 40-hour week, the unincorporated car outside of North Bend. So he spends a lot of time here still doing North Bend work for us.
Oh, wow.
So
Awesome. So are you guys going to keep anyone at the outlet mall in that?
So
Office.
we're continuing the lease there.
Okay.
And that won't be a full-time storefront, so to speak, just we don't have the resources for it. The main police department will be here where we're
Right
sitting.
here. Right.
And then it'll just be, that's going to be more, I call it, think of it as like a break room.
Okay.
So that's where officers will go to like take breaks, use the restroom, write reports. If they need to meet someone out for an interview or something and it's the other side of town. My ultimate goal is to make that a shared space with possibly state patrol, get like a DUI machine in there, a fingerprint machine, things like that. Just
Okay. Yeah.
again, another force multiplier, bringing other officers in that can use the facilities. Just, I think I was told by the Snoqualmie chief that when they took over that lease and put that storefront there, that crime at the mall dropped something like 36%
Yeah.
the first month. It was
That's-
like an overnight success.
Many of the workers and
Yeah.
people we talked to said that. Like they were. That was a question they had.
Yes.
Is this staying?
Yes, we're
Yeah.
just waiting to get the lease signed.
Yeah.
from Simon Properties and us, and going to get back in there.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
And so, are you guys going to? I know one of the things they said is they loved having the parked cars.
Oh yeah.
Are you guys going to ever just park a car
We'll
at the
see.
mall, or
We'll see. It's-
you only have so many? I'm sure. So,
yeah, that's great for the out of towners. They take notice, but when it's there every day, people
he gets
become
blind.
inoculated to it.
yeah, yeah.
Has to be random.
True, true. One of the other questions they asked for the mall was they have been trying to get better lighting out there, mainly for the employees who are, from what I've understood, it could be more than this, but the employees were saying when they get off late and then they have to walk out, it's just really scary and all that. So, but they said they've been trying for a while and they don't have any idea if that's even in the works. Or...
That's something that wouldn't be the
Yours?
city or us. That would be the property management. I believe it's Simon Property.
Oh, okay. So
But
that's not even.
What people can do, and a service we do provide, is if someone doesn't feel comfortable walking out to their car, they can call us and we'll just walk them out to their car.
And how
They
do
can call the police officer.
how do you call the police? A
You just-
police officer.
So people have this thing that they think that if they dial 911, it's automatically going to like set all the wheels in motion for
an emergency.
But
Yeah.
you can call 911 if you need services and just tell them as soon as they answer, say it's a non-emergency. And
Oh,
this is what I'm looking for, and they'll transfer you over to a different line.
okay.
So we have our non-emergency number, but we're going through the same staffing issues that everyone else is with police and dispatch, and that's not always someone on the other end of the line. So you might be put on hold for quite a while. So
So 911.
yeah, don't treat 911 like your personal service. But if you get that creepy feeling, or there was someone in the
Trust
store
you.
early in the day that was giving you the heebie-jeebies or something like that,
Right.
and it's one of those nights you feel like it'd be nice to have someone walk out of the car, you can call us.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
something like
that's
that.
good to
You
know.
might wait 10 or 15 minutes for on something, but we'll come
Right.
out and
Yeah.
accommodate.
Okay.
Love that.
That's great. Is there anything that you think might not be understood by the community that really should, or is there something you want to say?
I think one of the biggest misconceptions is that when there's a King County car that's in North Bend and it leaves town, that's the North Bend car leaving. It's
Right.
like the only time the North Bend car is going to be leaving is if something's like right on the border of unincorporated and the city.
Yeah.
Like it's a block out, we're not going to just ignore it. That's a thing. Or if it's a high priority call, like an officer needs help, or like an assault in progress, or a really bad car accident, life-threatening injuries, then we'll go and we'll help our partners out in the unincorporated area.
Yeah.
But every time someone leaves North Bend doesn't mean that the North Bend car has left. It's probably an unincorporated car leaving.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you talked to the Snoqualmie police about it, What are the main concerns? What are the things that
So again, it sounds silly, and it's a nice problem to have when you think of the grand scale of things around the world is e-bikes. And if that's our biggest problem, I know they're a nuisance, but that's everywhere. And we're all looking for the silver bullet that's going to take that big monster down, but it's a nationwide issue. And the biggest thing with that is the education of parents. I think a lot of parents think they're buying their children a toy.
Yeah.
Or something that all their friends have it. They don't want the kids missing out on the fun.
Yeah.
And they need to really do their research and see what's legal and what isn't.
So one of the things, this just dawned on me, one of the things that I thought was really cool that Snoqualmie did maybe a few years ago, I think Chief Phipps at the time had brought in a like social someone that went out on calls and was able to help with more mental health. Are we going to have someone like that?
We have that integrated within the sheriff's office. We have what's called TRUE. So it's a trauma response unit. And the cool thing about our TRUE team is they do everything from like maybe an unhoused person who's having a mental health crisis all the way up to if a deputy experienced something traumatic at a scene.
Oh, wow.
So they're mental health professionals, and they run the gamut of everything from how do I get a person resources to this officer might need some time off because of what they just experienced, to helping family members that have experienced something traumatic.
Right.
That's so
Interesting. Yeah. So many things that you don't really 100% think about, right?
It's nice to know that our police are being looked after because you're up front.
That's
right?
been a
and
huge
if your care
shift.
is not uptick, then
In the 30 years I've been doing this, it used to be, suck it up and go home.
Yeah.
And
don't
make
talk about it.
And don't be late tomorrow for your next shift.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm glad to hear that.
Absolutely. I think mental health is a lot more important nowadays.
Absolutely.
And I mean, it was always important. We're just now acknowledging it within the last 10 years.
For sure.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
I so
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you for your time.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below letting us know what you want us to cover next. Thanks for watching Snoqualmie Valley Unfiltered.